There's something, I don't know, to add to that with writing or something, I don't know.
Well, maybe we'll get to it when
So you could pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
just like you were a little defensive on that question. I think maybe you're keeping something in about the way you really feel about Jason. Okay. What we're going to do now is if you have any questions for Wes and for Jason about the Darjeeling Limited, New Balance versus Converse, please raise your hand so that I can see it in the darkness. And
Not versus,
just with. Okay, just observations. Okay, I think the first hand that went up was over here to my left.
Yeah, can you just talk a bit about the writing process, how you wrote that film? Because it was a collaborative affair, obviously. You just talk a bit about it.
Let's go back and forth on that one. Okay. Well, I wanted to make a movie in India, and I wanted to make a movie about three brothers on a train. I went to Jason and Roman with that. One of the things I was most excited about was what would happen if we combined the three of our points of view and tried to write something very personal. That was our conscious choice. And then you want to take it?
Yeah. And then, like Wes said, when he first approached me about it, well, I was so excited to be invited to be part of a film, not only to act in it and to reunite with Wes like that, but to be a writer was just such an honor for me. And the spirit of it really was storytelling and trying to write a script, kind of like the character I played in the movie, Jack, who makes these short stories out of things that have really happened to him. He writes these makes chapters out of his life in order to move on, and in a weird way we could relate to that, and that was what we were trying to do with this script, with our lives, was trying to take things that had happened to all three of us and put them into context and tell a story. And so, that always seemed to be the way we would write. We would sit in a room and we had these ideas of perhaps what could happen to these brothers or what was going to happen to them. And it always seemed that our own lives would propel us to the next point in the movie, which took us to India.
Yes, in summation, I thought I would invite Jason and Roman to go with me to India where we could finish the script. So we went there to write, and we had a great experience there. And now to the next question.